and you are oh shit, do you know what, I was about to wipe my whole eyebrow with that, thinking it was the comb. Hello. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be doing a quick review and wear test, not a wear test. So I'm going to be doing a quick review on a new product, a new brow product I found. So I was watching TV, what was either yesterday or the day before, and this popped up on the screen. It's the L'Oreal Unbelieva brow gel. I've never heard of it. If I have, I must have just missed it and I must have been just sleeping on it, but there's been quite a few brands which have come out recently with brow products and I haven't really been interested in trying them out. So this one caught my eye because I thought, oh, this is like a new product, shall I get it and try it? I thought I would do a video today and show you guys how I used it, how it worked out, and whether I liked it or not. And it comes in about 5 or 6 different shades, quite a good shade range. I think this is the not the darkest was ebony. This one was deep brunette. It matched my brow color really well. So if you haven't got as dark as brows as me, then you might want to go a little bit lighter than that, but for me it matched very well. It was $9.99. You can get this from Amazon, any local Boots or Superdrug store, online, and I'm sure they're very widely available in the States. There is a few reviews already out on these, so I don't know how new they got released, but I've never heard of them before. So I was very curious to try out to see what it was about. So after playing around with it, it's definitely something which it's more of a product where you would use if you really like defined brows. A pencil is the best way to go if you just wanting to enhance them really naturally without adding too much shape and definition to them. I do normally like a pencil for quickness, but I haven't really come across a great pencil yet. I have a brow pencil missing, so brow pencils are really good for quickness and on a day-to-day basis if you're just looking to be using something very quick. BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio. This has been my favourite for 2018 and it's never let me down. It's such a good product just because of the price and how it performs. I've never had a problem or an issue with it. The only thing that it was lacking is maybe it hasn't got as much staying power as this product here I'm about to show you. So yeah, if you're into really defining your brows and you are tired of your brow products wiping away, if you're working in a hot environment where you get sweaty or it's really humid and you have a problem with making your brow products stick, I think this is going to be excellent for that. When I did remove this after testing it yesterday, it was definitely quite difficult to get off compared to my other products that I use. I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette, which cost me so much money, but I had to use that for clients for different shades of eyebrows that I was doing. I couldn't keep using my darker products, so I thought I'm going to have to invest in that. And that does a really good job. But to really get that nice defined brow, if you like your brows to stand out, which in my case I do, I don't mind products like this. They can be quite harsh for some people if you don't like making your brows really defined, but when I do my brows I don't go crazy. I would say 60% I go in on my brows. I don't do the whole like caterpillar stuck on really defined brows. I do have quite a lot of brow hair anyway, and I just tend to enhance it and outline it and just fill it in and just define it a little bit more. But I do like my brows to stand out, so I don't mind these types of products. So 92% said brows look fuller and thicker, which I definitely agree with that. Does a great job at making them look thicker. Although I'm not into the bushy brow look, definitely not. So it's a long wear brow gel, $9.99 is the price. 90-second application. Okay, I disagree with that. It took me a few minutes to do my brows today. The reason being it's quite pigmented, quite thick in consistency. So if you go in with a heavy hand, you're going to get a dark splotch of pigment on your brow. And it does dry down very quickly, so you do have to work fast. If you're not used to doing your brows yourself and you're not confident in doing your brows, then I probably wouldn't start with this product. And it also comes with a little brush. The brush it comes with is like any other typical brush which tends to come with these products. It's not a bad little brush. It has a spoolie on one end and then a fine brush on the other side. It just isn't thin enough for my liking to get them precise strokes. So I probably won't be using it. I did try it. I didn't just dismiss it when I first got it. I did try it yesterday and I still wasn't able to get it's just a little bit too thick. So you'll see the brush that I end up, it's an eyeliner brush I use. So I have two of these. Yeah, it's the Morphe R45 and it's an eyeliner brush, and I always use it for my brows and I find it works perfectly for that. So on the front of the box it says it's waterproof, transfer proof, smudge proof, sweat proof. We will see. We will put it to the test today, and I'll let you guys watch and see if you like it for yourselves. I do want to try the Urban Decay blade because of that felt tip, fine tip. I think that might be really good at getting the fine hair strokes at the front. But as far as the pencil side of things go, I don't think they're that pigmented for some reason. Now Benefit, I've never tried any of Benefit eyebrow products, so I might be missing out there. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried anything from Benefit and which is the best one. I'm probably sure I would be leaning towards getting Cabral because I do like a good defined eyebrow, but I do like the ease of a pencil. So if Benefit do have a pencil which is highly pigmented and easy to use, please recommend it in the comments below. I will love you forever. I really appreciate it because I'd love to try it. But in the meantime, this is a good deal. This is £9.99 and it does an amazing job. Oh, that's my kids. Yeah, it did a really, really good job. Not wearing any lashes today. Cannot be bothered with lashes. I'm too cold. My hands are like ice. I'm freezing. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. So keep watching and I hope you enjoyed the review. I wanted to show you up close and personal of how this product works. So I've never been one to really take a lot of time on my brows. I have long, dark, straggly brows which are really awkward and a nuisance to look after. Because I have quite a lot of hair, I don't tend to take too long on defining them, if you know what I mean. So I've got the brush which come with this and I'm going to show you now how I used it. Hopefully you'll like it just as much as me. Bear in mind I've only used it once. If it goes wrong today then I am going to still post a video. Let's just see how it goes. So it came with this brush. Now after using this brush, it wasn't thin enough for me. It's definitely not thin enough for my liking. It's not the thinnest. So I got dark brunette. The colour seemed to match perfectly yesterday when I tried it out. Just going to give them a quick comb through before we start. I envy the people with really short fine hairs. I do try and trim mine. Today I'm going to be using my Morphe R45 brush. This is the brush that I use to always do my brows. It's very, very fine, very thin. It gives me nice strokes every single time. I always find it very difficult to do a nice, really fine hair stroke like strokes at the front of my brow. If you look closely, I don't have a lot of hair to work with here. And I have a little bit more on this side. Yeah, this brow here is my worst one to work with. So what I've seen people do on YouTube is go straight in with the applicator just to get the product on there, and then after that they go in with a brush to define their brow. I don't like doing that. The product does come out quite thick and heavy and very pigmented, so I like to go in with my brush first and then start with the outline and then do the filling in. So basically I will go underneath usually with the angle brush, and it's already depositing some colour without pressing too hard. I hope you guys can see. I also like to make it a little bit thicker before I get to going down, so I add a little bit extra just here to make it a little bit more thicker. So I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm just going to do what I normally do and just relax. So I haven't got that much product on, so I'm going to put a little bit more. So I'm basically just putting my brush into the sponge applicator. It's basically like, it's just like the same kind of applicator as a concealer, so it's probably more hygienic as well doing it this way if I'm going to be using it on clients. Whoops. So as you can see, that just deposited a hell of a lot of colour. But hopefully if I work fast I can spread that out. Just go down. I don't have the best brows. So that's basically all I do for the outline. And then I just fill it in. So because I did put quite a lot on initially, I can just use that product and spread it out and fill in where I need to fill in, like so. And this product does dry quite quickly. Look at the difference. Hello brow. Obviously it's a little bit too dark yet, so I'm going to try and go at the front and just lightly and yeah, that's basically all I want to do. And that is basically how I do my brow. But where is the brush? Then once I've got everything on in place, I just comb it out just to even it up. Make sure everything is running through, and just look closely to see if there's any more spaces, any gaps. You definitely have to be a little bit more careful with using this kind of product because it does deposit a lot of pigment very quickly and it dries down quite quickly. So if you're not a pro with brows, I probably wouldn't recommend this product. People have also been comparing it to Wonder Brow. I've never used that personally, so I wouldn't know how it compares to that. But for me, I find it a breath of fresh air because I have nothing like this strong in my collection. So if you're looking for something which doesn't budge off your eyebrows, this is it. This is going to be it. But it has dried down and you can definitely feel that there's something on your brows when you comb through it. Obviously when you're not combing through it, everything feels normal. But that's basically how I like to do my brows. Just like that. So they're quite defined, quite dark, and not everyone likes a full-on brow, which is very, very dark, but I like it like this. It's not too much. I already have quite a lot of brow hair, so I'm just really enhancing the shape and filling in where it needs filling in. But yeah, I do go in quite hard with it. So let's go ahead and do the other one. I like to, because I've already got quite a lot of hair strokes at the front anyway. So I'm just starting gently to go over those first of all. And this is the part I need to fill in to make it thicker. I hope you can see that. And then I do tend to draw more brow strokes on the arch, just a way. I don't know why it does that, but this brow is definitely my most problematic brow. And then I'm going to try and use whatever's left on the brush to make this part a little bit darker. I'm yet to find a product which really gives nice natural hair strokes at the front. I do want to try the Urban Decay blade. To get like, you have to be really light-handed to get these front ones to look natural. Otherwise you're going to end up with block brows. Yeah, I think that is all I want to do. Put a bit more there. So I'm just left with that. I mean, I'll just brush it through. Dries down so quick, so easy. But yeah, this is it. This is my new brow toy. Oh shit, do you know what? I was about to wipe my whole eyebrow with that, thinking it was the comb. That would have been a nightmare. Some people are so good at doing their brows. And then bushy ones, I'm not into the bushy eyebrow look at all. I don't mind having them look a little bit out of place, a little bit natural looking. but when they're like really bushy, I like that. From a distance, I really like that. That's like giving me some, I'm feeling the brows today. I would use this product solely for a night out, I think. I don't need to go through all of this in the daytime. I don't. This is it. This is the finished look with using it, and I'm very, very, very happy. I don't have the best perfect brows, but these are my brows, and I really like how this product has done it. There's no need to spend between 18 and 24 pounds on a brow product when this does a really, really good job. I haven't found a really good pencil yet. I am lazy when it comes to doing my brows. I don't use any kind of setting brow gel. With this, you wouldn't need to. It sets immediately. It's just so, I'm scared to do it. But yeah, there's nothing on my finger. So let's do it again. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, when I use my other products, there will always be something on my finger, so I do have to be quite careful. But I love this. I really like these brows. Okay. If you haven't heard of L'Oreal Unbelieva Brow, then I definitely recommend you try it. The price is on point, and yes, it does a really good job. If you're looking for something which doesn't budge, this is going to be your new best friend. It's worked like a dream, and I'm very impressed with the results. So huge thumbs up from me. So I'll leave it there, guys. I'm going to go finish my makeup off and get on with the rest of my day. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon with another video.